Jackson, and we're gonna make some pepper steak. Okay, so what I have here is some top round steak that I sliced, and I got about 3 pounds of steak. You can slice the steak as thin as you like or as thick as you like. It's totally up to you. Let me try to show you how thick it is. Okay? And of course, once you get it all sliced, you want to season it. Season it to your preference, whatever kind of seasoning you like, whatever you want to season it with. Of course, I recommend using some type of steak seasoning and then add whatever else you want to add to it. Okay? I can't stand these lids, these tops. I got to get this seasoned, okay? Can't play with it, can't play with it. All right? Of course, I got a little garlic powder. And everything that I season is with a filling. I just go with the flow. And I say that all the time, but just go with the flow. So let me see if y'all can see what I got going on here. I just go with the flow. Season it to whatever you, to your liking. If you can use seasoned salt, you can use garlic powder, onion powder. You can use lemon pepper. Whatever you want to season your steak with, by all means, do that. Okay? And once you feel like you got it seasoned enough to your liking, then, you know, in your pan here, you just want to put a little olive oil because you want to sear it. You want the steak to get brown. And that's what we're going to do. You see how the steak is searing now? It's the color that I want it to be. It's not tender like I want it to be yet, but it's the color that I want it to be. You always want to sear your meat just a little bit before you actually start letting the cooking process really go. So just put in a few tablespoons of minced garlic because I love me some garlic. Okay. I'm about to just start dumping stuff in it, y'all. This is just how I do mine. I love making pepper steak, and this is just the way that I do it. So I got my minced garlic in. Then I'm gonna pour in some crushed tomatoes. This can is 12 ounces, and I poured in about half of that. So 6 ounces is good. Okay. Y'all see that there? Y'all see that there? And I know sometimes my food be looking crazy, but I be telling y'all to trust the process, to trust me. I will not fail you. Trust me. Okay? So now that I got this in here, I got the minced garlic in here. I got the crushed tomatoes in here. I'm gonna add in a few diced tomato, and I may add in more later. I don't know. I may and I may not, because cooking is a feeling, and I do what I want to do and how I want to do it. Okay? Now I'm gonna put me in some beef broth. Okay? And I kind of just cover the meat up. It's a 2-pound box here, so. Okay. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Very good. Y'all see that? Okay. And also, I'm gonna put in some little herbs, okay? Put a little basil in there right now. Okay, put a little thyme in there right now because you know time is money. So I got to put some thyme in my pepper steak, okay? Rosemary, because I got to have it. And some Italian seasoning. This is just the beginning process, y'all, okay? Always taste your food when you season it. You don't want to over season. I don't just put seasoned salt in my food. I like to use herbs. I like to see color. I always stress that. So, as you can see, it's sitting here. I'm gonna put my lid on it. And I'm gonna let this cook for a little bit because I need that meat to get tender. The steak has been cooking for a while. And I'm gonna add a cup of water to it. Because we used all that beef broth. We used about 32 ounces of beef broth. And we want a little bit of water in it because that beef broth has a lot of seasoning in it already. So we want to put a little water in there, okay? And then we're going to put a little soy sauce, which is also salty. So put a little bit, okay? A little bit. taste your food, taste your seasoning, honey, because I can't taste it for you. You got to taste it yourself to see if it's too salty. Only I know how salty this is, okay? So taste that. We're gonna put a little W sauce. Y'all know what W sauce means. Worcestershire sauce. Just a little bit. That's gonna help tenderize that meat. So just a little bit. But again, like I said, taste your food, because don't go blame me if it's too salty. This steak has been cooking for almost an hour. So I want y'all to see how tender it is. You see that? See that? It's tenderness. That's tenderness. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our thickening agent. Nope, no we're not. We're gonna add in a little brown sugar because we put a lot of salt in it with the soy sauce, the W sauce, all of our seasonings. We kind of want to balance it out with a little bit of sugar. So maybe 2 teaspoons of sugar, of brown sugar will work fine, okay? And then I have in here some more beef stock with flour. Now flour is a thickening agent, and that's what's gonna thicken up your juice. It's gonna be more like a gravy. So let me get that flour in there. It's gonna make it like a gravy. Okay, can you come a little closer so they can see? Look at that beautiful color. You see that? Look at that beautiful color. It's beautiful and it's tender. Okay, and now the peppers. Okay, so I got some onion in here and all these beautiful different color peppers. Red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers, pepper to pepper to pep. Okay, you see that? And the reason why I put my peppers in last is I don't want my peppers to be like mushy. I want them to have a little crunch to them. So, let me get a better. Keep it right there on that food. So I want to see, let me stir this around here. Y'all see that? Y'all see how that's coming together? So I'm gonna let this cook for about, I don't know, 10 minutes. I'm gonna check the peppers in about 10 minutes. And if it's to the consistency that I want it, I'm gonna turn it off. But if y'all like y'all peppers, you know, real soft and mushy, then so be it. You know, cooking is, you know, is an art, but it's also to your preference. It's what you want your food to taste like, what you want your food to look like. I always say it's really no wrong way to do it, as long as you're following proper. As long as you following proper sanitation, food sanitation, there's really no wrong way to cook it. As long as you cooking meat to the correct temp and following proper sanitation, cook your food the way you want to cook it. So I'm gonna let this go for about 10 more minutes and let these peppers get a little soft, but I still want a little bite. And this should be ready to go. I already got my rice. Oh, my rice is done. It smells so good in here. This pepper steak is smelling delish, and I want y'all to see. I want y'all to look at that. You see that? Get a close up of that. You see all those peppers. You see that tender steak. You see those onions. It's seasoned to perfection. This pepper steak is what you want to have at your kitchen table. Please keep in mind that you can make pepper steak whatever way you choose. If you want to add crushed red peppers to it, do that. If you want to add tomato paste instead of the crushed tomatoes, do that. If you are allergic to peppers and you really want to make this dish but you can't eat peppers, then don't put peppers in it. Do it however way you feel, okay? So here I have some rice that I molded into like a little ball, and I put some herbs on it because I got to have herbs. I got to see color, right? Got my little cup here, my little measuring cup. I'm just going to, look at that, y'all. Just gonna make up a bowl. Look at that. So you wanna get a nice amount of rice, a nice amount of steak, a nice amount of peppers, right? Because what's the use of eating it if you ain't? Okay, so y'all see that? That is just absolutely fabulous. Now hold that thought. So I wanna show y'all how tender this steak is. Y'all see that? I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. This is just delicious. Y'all see that? Look at that. You see how that just broke off? Y'all see that? And then look at it going in that rice like that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's do one more time. I see that. I'm trying to get it. I'm so tender. Let's see how this broke off. Let's see that. Look at that. It's ridiculous. It's like, okay. One more time. One more time, I promise y'all. Look at that. Look at that. I can't even. I can't. Look at that. How tender that is. That's just tenderness. That's just tenderness. Look at that. Well, guys, this dish is delicious. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube page. Follow me on Facebook, Soulful Kitchen, or Instagram, Soulful Kitchen. I appreciate you all watching. I appreciate the love and the support. Peace.